We're here with Boxers head football coach Keith Buckley after the Boxers shut out Lewis and Clark on homecoming. Coach, talk about what went well for the Pacific football team this afternoon.
Well, I think there was a push to start fast. And one of the things that we've done all season long is put ourselves in some holes and had to dig out early. And we came out really with a desire and a drive to jump on them early. And we saw that both offensively and defensively. And converted when we need to, and took advantage. And we've got an offense that has big play capability, and hit on those, and then finally causing some turnovers the last couple weeks on defense that really help us out.
In both of the wins, it's been offense, both passing and running the ball, both been successful. Talk about that. Those contributions both through the air and the ground game coming together today.
Yeah, when you kind of have a West Coast style, pro style offense, you need to be balanced. You need to be able to, at the end of the day, be in a 50-50 proposition in terms of your number of runs and passes. And when one's working, that opens the other one up. And if we're effectively running the ball, then that opens up over the top. And if we're completing passes at the clip that we need to, then they got to get out and cover, and that allows us to run the ball effectively.
Talk about the success of your defense, just keeping Lewis and Clark out off the scoreboard, but just shutting them down, not really able to generate an offense, running or passing.
Yeah, and we've known all year that our front seven's got a chance to be pretty good and pretty disruptive in both run game and pass game, but now we're seeing the secondary play really kind of stepping up with it and covering guys and knocking balls down and putting teams in positions that we can really pin our ears back and get after the quarterback.
You guys knew that the weather was going to be a little bit of a factor, but it looked like you just were controlling the game and not letting the weather dictate anything. Talk about those preparations.
Yeah, the one thing, not being from Oregon, I've learned the weather changes rapidly. So we prepare without the weather in mind, and we adjust as we need to. And, it blew a little bit, it rained a little bit, but it wasn't the hurricane level winds and rain that they had anticipated. So we're glad we didn't go in with that mindset. We went in to play football, and we'd adjust as we go.
There's usually two games a student athlete will remember: their last game and then their homecoming game their senior year. Talk about just sending out your seniors with a big win here on homecoming.
Yeah, I what's really fun is watching the alums come back and the alums be here, and both guys that were here before football came back, and then that group of guys that started the program with us, standing along the rail and cheering with us and I think that has a lot of value to what this whole college football experience is, that whether you're 1 year out or whether you're 30 or 40 or even we had some guys today in their 50th alumni reunion, and they still remember those days. They still remember not so much the scores, but they remember who they were with and the relationships that are built through this game of football.
Well, we're very thankful for what you've done here for our football program. Many exciting things still to come, and look forward to sharing that with you here on BOXER.
All right.